Hello everybody, Mikey here, or Burns Post, like I always say, and today I'm going to be talking about Donkey Kong Bananza. So the first thing I want to talk about today is the characters that they picked for this game that we saw in the Direct and give my thoughts about them. So first things first, Donkey Kong looks awesome. His new design's really grown on me, and I like that we can give him different clothes. I think that's really cool. I like his goofy little smile. Next up is Pauline. I think it's interesting that she's a tyke in this one. And I'm excited to see what they do with that, if it's like magic or something that makes her younger, or if it's a prequel. More on that later. But yeah, Pauline looks good in this game too. Now, Diddy and the gang, aka Diddy Kong, Cranky Kong, and Dixie Kong. It's cool to see them back. I'm not really a Donkey Kong guy, so I don't really have like hype over them, but I do know a lot of people like seeing them, and I'm happy to know that Diddy Kong isn't being retired. You know, we didn't see him there for a little bit. It was getting a little scary. Last group of characters I want to talk about today is the villain trio of this game. They all look cool, you know what I mean? I like the old guy a lot because I just love the old little fucking gremlin characters. But yeah, no, the villains of this game looks really cool, and I think we might be able to see King K. Rool. I think that might be a twist villain or a hidden villain, or maybe even just a hidden boss in the game. I think that'd be really cool. Like if you got all the bananas in the game, you could go fight King K. Rool for like one final boss fight. I think that'd be sick. Next up I want to talk about is actually two subjects. I want to talk about the gameplay, and I also want to talk about the amiibo that's coming out with the game. I'll start off with the amiibo since that's kind of less. I think the amiibo looks great. I like that this is our first new Donkey Kong amiibo in a while. It looks great. I'm always a sucker for Mario amiibo, and I like that Pauline's on there too. I'm excited to see it. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna get it day one as well. Because I'm a sucker for amiibo. I got a whole collection of them. So I think the new amiibo looks great. I'm glad Nintendo is still doing amiibo, because I know Toys for Life is kind of one of those things where it's like old, you know, it's not really as popular as it once was. So it's cool that Nintendo keeps making them. I'm really happy to see it. Now let's talk about that gameplay. The gameplay looks fun. Unfortunately, I don't have any like kiosks around me in my targets or whatever, so I can't try out the game yet, but I think the gameplay looks fun. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to collect all the bananas. I think that's gonna be sick. I just hope it isn't gonna be like Mario Odyssey where there's a ton of shit, but it's like really easy. Like I don't want a lot of fluff when I'm collecting stuff. I want it to feel like I earned it, you know what I mean? However, from the Direct, it doesn't look like that will be a problem. I also think it's cool that we may be getting some mini games like the Diddy Kong racing thing with the rhinoceros and stuff. I thought that was cool. I like that you can transform Donkey Kong into like different animals. That's sick. It's like something new, but something kind of familiar, like transforming a character, because like Mario transformed in Mario Odyssey, I guess you could say transformed, I guess more like possess things. But no, I think it's cool that Donkey Kong has some special powers instead of just being the big strong Donkey Kong, you know what I mean? Yeah, but no, I'm excited for it. I like that you can like break like the ground and shit. I wonder like how much can you really break? Could I destroy the whole island? I think that'd be cool. I'm excited to see what the limitations on breaking things are. But yeah, I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait for the boss fights too, because that one that we saw in the Direct, like the big rock one, that looked cool. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see the gameplay, and I know I don't sound excited, but I promise you, I really am excited to play this game. Now, the question everybody has on their minds is, where does this take place on the Mario timeline? Now, one thing I've always like stood by is that Mario doesn't really have that big of a timeline, or like that complex of one. To me, it's always just like the next game takes place after the last one, unless explicitly stated otherwise. And I think that's how you guys should go, like, not you guys, but how I've been going about this until the game comes out, obviously. I don't think it's a prequel, because Nintendo doesn't really, I mean, Mario doesn't really do prequels besides like Yoshi's story and stuff, or the Yoshi Islands game, I should say. So I think this is more going to be like Pauline got shrunk somehow and lost her memories. As one of my buddies put it, Pauline got diamond. For all my Dragon Ball fans in the audience. Yeah, I don't think I don't think it's going to be like, oh well, the reason why Donkey Kong kidnapped her in the first games because he remembers her as a kid or something. I think it's simple that Pauline, through some fuckery, got shrunk and lost her memories, and at the end of the game, they'll probably sing Jump Up Superstar when she gets all her memories back and something, you know, something sweet like that. And I could be totally wrong. I could be putting my foot in my mouth here, and while I play the game, I'm like, oh wow, it really is a prequel, huh? But no, I'm excited. But like, what I'm excited about is this shows to me that Nintendo, or at least the people who behind Mario and Nintendo, are willing to do stuff weird with their stories and continuity than just the same old, same old. So I'm excited to see where they go with this. I'm excited to see if they'll do stuff like this in other Mario games, where they'll be like a little weird and not just Peach getting kidnapped by Bowser and stuff. I'm really excited to see what they do with this stuff. And I'm really excited to play this game. I'm excited for the story, because Mario games, and now I guess Donkey Kong games, the story isn't really that deep, but to me the stories are always fun, and I'm excited to see where they go with this one and what they do with it, whether it be a prequel, whether it be some time fuckery, or whether it be just something like completely unexplained. Before I close out this video, I just want to give a very special thank you to our channel members. Thank you Default NPC and Lone Templar Projects. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Let me know your guys' thoughts about DK Bananza in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, stay safe out there, and may the stars shine down upon you. Bye!